Casado into Lewandowski. Vinicius lays that one off to Fede Valverde. Fede Valverde goes long, but there's not a runner this time. There is now, it's Bellingham. He's putting Inigo Martinez under pressure, but Inigo Martinez plays it to Balde.
I say, Pete, that Real Madrid possibly in the second half, apart from trying to do the same, they should try to play more in the last third, to lean, to combine. They're very good at it also. At the moment, they only use the long balls. Let's see in the second half they do something different.
Well, no score at half-time. Aitor, Carlo Ancelotti, will he be happy with that first 45 minutes? Some things to change, as Chappie suggests, maybe preparing it a little bit in the way they attack Barcelona.
I think they were doing well, and as we were speaking, it's just for the strikers to do the movement at the right time, and now to tell the players to arrive from the second line, like players like Valverde, like Camavinga, like Jude Bellingham, because the Barcelona defenders are waiting and are expecting Vinicius and Mbappe doing those kind of movements, but these other midfielders can surprise them.
Well, the closest we've come to a goal is Kylian Mbappe. He had the ball in the back of the net. It was just offside, and just offside has been the theme of the first half. Join myself, Chappie, Aitor and Matt pitch side, but at the break here at the Santiago Bernabeu, it's Real Madrid 0, Football Club Barcelona 0. Welcome back to the Santiago Bernabeu. It's Real Madrid 0, Barcelona 0 at half-time. Real Madrid this season have scored 5 goals in the first half and 16 in the second half of their games. Barca score in both halves, 16 in the first half and 17 in the second half. Goals are all we're missing at the moment. I don't know anyone, Chappie, who predicted a 0-0, do you?
No, I'm still far from my prediction. I said 2-3 for Barcelona. Well, you never know. No. Normally things shake up in the last 20 minutes, isn't it?
Absolutely. What do... well, you were talking just before half-time about Madrid have to do things a little bit differently, just vary the way that they're attacking Barcelona.
No, I think they can still keep doing what they've done in the first half. If they insist, I'm sure that they're going to catch Barcelona at some moment. But I think they're very good at linking and playing, and they have quality in the last third. It is true that talking to that with Aitor at the half-time, he made a point that is very, very important. It is true that with Camavinga, Tchouaméni, Valverde, Bellingham, they're more physical players to get into the box. Bellingham has got great quality, but I think it will be better when Luka Modric, if he comes on the pitch, it will be easier for Real Madrid. But I think that they can think about it.
Is that the obvious first change, Aitor, Luka?
I think it's the only thing that Real Madrid is missing, a little bit more football in the middle of the pitch, because the game plan is clear, but it's true that with Luka on the pitch, the last pass, we could see the game against Celta de Vigo last week, and one pass from Luka was the goal of Vinicius. So with Luka on the pitch, for sure, everything will change.
And as a team also, Aitor, you will save energies, because Luka will have the ball. Luka Modric, we're talking about, he'll have the ball, he will control the game. Real Madrid will have longer possession, so they won't need to be chasing Barcelona all the time and being so intense, so they will be able to rest a little bit with the ball.
And in terms of Barca's first change, Chappie, Casado won't necessarily condition it, but he has been booked. Who would you look to on the bench as maybe being the first man that Flick turns to?
Well, I think that Dani Olmo possibly is the best option. Fermin is doing well, he's working, but in terms of quality, goal, the last pass, the quality movement in the last third, Dani Olmo is better than Fermin, so we might see him coming on the second half. Let's see the physicality of Marc Casado and Pedri, so Gavi can come on. Also Frenkie de Jong. Well, we talk about Frenkie de Jong, and he's gonna come on. I don't know if there is any problem. It's too early to me to make a substitution at the halftime, but let's see if someone's got a physical problem.
Maybe Casado for the yellow card to start this transition.
Yeah. Well, his last start in a Barcelona shirt was against Real Madrid, and it's Fermin, as you say, Aitor, who's the man who makes way. So many problems for Frenkie de Jong with injuries, so many false dawns as well. When was he going to come back? And Barca fans started to wonder if he would come back. But there he is out there, and he's not just out there, he's wearing the captain's armband.
Well, Frenkie de Jong, a player who's got a lot of capacity to get forward also, but he helps in the build-up. He will play in a deeper position than Fermin. Let's see if Pedri is the one who takes that Fermin position as number 10. In a deeper position, but, well, now Barcelona really reinforcing the midfield.
So, ready to get back underway. Real Madrid against Barcelona, the season's first Clásico, with Barcelona enjoying at the moment a 3-point lead over their great rivals. Casado out to Koundé, and it is, as you say, as you said, Chappie, Pedri, who's slotted into that Fermin role just behind Lewandowski. Is Rafinha out to Balde. Pass was behind Koundé, out for a throw.
So Marc Casado, as you said, Pedri playing more as a number 10 role, and Marc Casado and Frenkie de Jong being the two defensive midfielders in that, well, hypothetical 4-2-3-1. That is never like that, because Balde is playing as a wing-back, Rafinha is coming inside, but yeah, they're going to be the two more defensive midfielders, and also something that we already seen. So Frankie de Jong just sticking into the two centre backs, building with three in line, so easy for Barcelona to get through the possible press of Real Madrid.
So out to Balde. Once more. As an option to his right, plays instead to Lewandowski, tried to lay that off to Pedri, comes out to Koundé. Koundé with the cross, and headed away by Militao. And out for Barcelona.
Militao again.
Fantastic clearance.
Well, there was a very important block, several very important blocks from him in the first half. That's another one of them. De Jong away from Camavinga. Pedri trying to find Rafinha. Took a chance there, hit Lewandowski, it's run to Lamine Yamal, and it almost ran to Pedri. It was Chalmany who slid in. De Jong out to Koundé. De Jong across to Castelló. A few whistles, just a sense that Barcelona might start in the second half a little bit better than Real Madrid. The ball goes back to Castelló. De Jong into Pedri. Forward to Vinicius. And he wins the foul.
And we heard a comment from, I think it was just Koundé, said to Frankie de Jong, sin falta, means don't make a foul on him, but well, it's difficult when he's going.
Lucas Vázquez, the early ball into Mbappé. First touch, tried to take him inside onto his right foot. He's won the corner.
That was a great ball from Lucas. The control just let him down a little bit, and very concentrated. Pau Cubarsí once again.
How mature he's on the pitch.
Still 17, isn't it, Pau?
Still 17, Pau Cubarsí.
What's happening, I thought?
We were still in the school at that time.
To the near post, headed away by Rafinha, helped on by Lamine Yamal, as far as Mundi.
Look again.
Whoa, that's
six
a long
players, six Real Madrid players behind Barcelona defenders.
Yeah.
Castelló under pressure from Fede Valverde, back to his goalkeeper, needs to get rid of this quickly, does so. Out to Jules Koundé. Castelló. Ball over the top for Lewandowski. Trying to stay down. Rudiger back to Lunin. Lucas looking for Bellingham. There you go, Martinez back to his goalkeeper, Iñaki Peña.
Yeah, good decision now, didn't risk it. Vinicius was pressing, and I think Modric's time is getting closer, isn't it?
Yeah, every single second is closer, because again, look at the Madrid have clear ideas about playing the ball. Now the ball is on Lucas. Nobody's going to him to help him. Look at the Valverde or Tchouaméni now, all of them more or less stop. So, but again, look at the line again.
Mbappé up against Jules Koundé. He's got Vinicius to his right, but Koundé comes away with the ball. Castelló, calm as you like, into Pedri, back to Koundé.
Chappie, you mentioned Luka Modric. He was let's just see this potential counter.
Well, it's Lamine Yamal who goes for goal and comfortably saved, Matt, by Lunin.
We're speaking a lot about the...
Comfortably saved, as you said.
Go on. You said about Luka Modric.
Sorry, Chap. I just wanted to mention he was the first player to come out and warm up for Real Madrid, so he's now been joined by several other players, Gula, Ibrahim Diaz.
Vinicius with a shot, it takes a slight deflection and goes behind for a corner. Madrid starting to show their teeth in this second half. So Modric warming up, as Matt tells us, but and there are the right on cue, the Real Madrid substitutes. We can see Frank Garcia is Brahimi's there as well. I think I saw Frank Garcia as well.
Ceballos also, it can be an option in midfield.
This was I was going to say that I would like to see Ceballos because he's another player who can have impact.
Vasquez with the corner, it's a deeper one, it goes beyond Lewandowski, Bellingham goes down, and his body language is very much, was that not a foul? Not too many protests from the players around him, he's still remonstrating. Let's have a look at it here.
Well, this is one of the hundreds of fouls that is always in the box and never been given. So
Militao goes long.
for Barcelona also we see Pablo Torre, Fati, Gerard.
Gavi was there as well.
Gavi was there waiting, warming up.
Casado slides that through to Lewandowski. Lewandowski goes for goal. Lewandowski scores. Surely the flag goes up. It stayed down. Barcelona have taken the lead. Well, surely this will be looked at. But Robert Lewandowski, for the moment, has his 13th goal of the season. Barcelona's travelling 500 strong. Support, celebrate. Hansi Flick celebrates in his technical area. It's Real Madrid 0, Football Club Barcelona 1.
Well, it seemed to me very tight, but possibly the one that is stayed and he played Lewandowski on was Ferland Mendy. I think let's see again.
Well, Lamine just, it looks as if Lamine said to Robert Lewandowski there, well, you onside, and there was a nod from the Polish striker. We'll find out soon enough if this is going to be looked at by Alejandro Muñiz-Ruiz, but for the moment, Barca have the advantage. We can see it here. Goes back to Casado.
No, it's Ferland Mendy playing him.
Ferland Mendy playing him onside, so the goal will stand. And Barca are in the ascendancy. 5 minutes, 10 minutes into the second half.
We've seen and we've been speaking about how good Barcelona is doing the line, and you can see now the line of Real Madrid. That is the difference when you have in front this kind of players with that quality. If you are not perfect.
Yeah, exactly. And to do that, you know that you've been a defender also as me, that you need to work it a lot. When you play the offside, the line moving up and down and stopping at the same time, you need to work it a lot in training sessions. So Barcelona did pretty good, very good, and well, Real Madrid in this case did not.
Well, what an extraordinary third season Robert Lewandowski is having. He got 23 goals to Barcelona in his first season. They won the league 19 last season, and some people in positions of power at Barcelona seem to be of the opinion that he was the problem and not the solution. Well, Hansi Flick certainly sees it differently, and he is thriving again under Hansi Flick, and he has the goal that separates these two teams at the moment. Koundé with the ball back to Kubasi. Casado stretching just to send that forward to Pedri. Here's De Jong. De Jong with the ball over the top for Balde. Balde with a cross, Lewandowski with a header, it's 2-0! Robert Lewandowski has scored 2 goals in 2 minutes, and suddenly Barcelona are in control of this Clásico. They've come out far the better of the teams in the second period. It's Real Madrid 0, Robert Lewandowski 2.
Well, the finishing is great. The cross is unbelievable. Great cross from Alejandro Balde. But the previous movement to that, the way that they moved the ball to play the ball to Alex Balde that was running forward was extraordinary. I don't know if we will have time to watch it again. Well, that was great. You only see the last pass, and Lewandowski in between centre backs. None of them, Aitor, is picking him up.
Yes, again, the difference between Barca defense and Real Madrid defense. So we're speaking about how good Militao and Rudiger was doing, but this kind of mistakes in this kind of games is difficult to understand.
Well, but the two finishes have been extraordinary, Pete. The one with the right foot on close to the post, and this one with the head was an extraordinary finishing, and Balde very happy, of course.
Hansi Flick's header wasn't bad either in his technical area. As he enjoyed that goal, the second goal of the game for Lewandowski for Barcelona. It's Camavinga out to Vinicius. Against Koundé. Showed him that side, and he went that side, but Koundé putting the ball out for a corner.
We're speaking about Íñigo Martínez, about the season of Koundé.
Yeah, Koundé was definitely a right back. He's not anymore a centre back. Not with Barcelona and not with the national team. He's playing as a right back and doing very good. But this is far from over, Pete, isn't it? It's Bernabeu, still 30 minutes to go.
Lucas Vázquez with the corner. It's headed away by Lewandowski. Well, Barcelona took the lead in both of last season's Clásicos and lost both of them. Casillo puts that one out for a corner.
Well, still a lot of power. As you said, Modric, Brahim, Hendrik. So
Lucas with the corner, bent in towards Chalmany. Cleared by Casillo. Camavinga sends it back out to Lucas. Monti's under pressure from Lewandowski. He's recovered well. Koundé steps in and wins that one.
It was a mistake of Camavinga, isn't it? It was a perfect run from Ferland Mendy, asking for the ball. And Camavinga did not see him.
Well, Matt, presumably it's panic stations on the Madrid bench.
Lots of movement on the Madrid bench. All 5 substitutes at the moment that we mentioned before are still warming up, and at the moment Ancelotti hasn't actually called any of them over, but we'll see what happens.
With
There's
the
no
free
doubt
kick.
about it, I'm sure.
Lewandowski heads it clear. Well, they're expecting changes imminent, surely. We're approaching the hour mark, and Real Madrid are 2-0 down at home. Remember that record, 42 games unbeaten. It's under threat here. To Rudiger. Militao. Rudiger with the cross. Vinicius took it down on his knee. It's put out for another corner. Strange to see Rudiger and Militao both out there on the right wing. It ends with Madrid winning a corner. And again, Lucas Vázquez is the player who goes across to take it. Mbappe. Cross is driven in low. It's Lewandowski that clears it. Out to Lucas Vázquez. It's Fede Valverde. Lewandowski clears again. Mbappe. Is he going to find the space for a shot? He is. Iñaki Peña makes the comfortable save.
Well, the reaction that we expected, Pete, isn't it? Real Madrid losing, and we didn't expect anything but that, which is pushing and creating danger and trying to look for Vinicius mainly. And let's see if Barcelona are able to get out of there. It will be important for Barcelona while they are pressed and pushed to try to score the third. That would be very important. Otherwise, it's going to be a long 30 minutes defending, because Madrid can make you defend for 20-25 minutes. So, well, let's see. Great ball, by the way, from Marc Casador to Leva.
And Aitor, we saw him midweek against Borussia Dortmund. Borussia Dortmund went 2-0 up and then tried to defend deep. Barcelona are obviously not going to do that. We know that for sure.
Barcelona is not Dortmund, and you know, in the moment that Barcelona is now, and they are keeping, again, look at the defensive line again, even winning 2-0. So Real Madrid is missing that player once again to try to play a little bit.
Yeah, it's time, isn't it? Possibly would have been time before, 5-10 minutes earlier, but I think now it's very much needed. We're talking about Luka Modric, of course.
Yeah, or maybe Ceballos.
Well, I think the first one will be Luka Modric.
For sure.
Valverde hits it forward, but it's cleared by Inigo Martinez. Lewandowski.
I agree with you. I think I'll go for Camavinga too. What a finish, what a turn of his head to put it into the far post.
Or if he wants to be more offensive, Lucas, and to put Militao as a right back, Tchouaméni central defender, and Tchouaméni. Thank you, Carlo.
So, Tchouaméni off and Modric on. Matt was telling us that he was the first to warm up at the start of the second half. He's now the first to come on. So can he change the game for Real Madrid, as we've seen him do before this season? Came off the bench last week and teed up Vinicius against Celta Vigo. To Luka Modric. Camavinga. Vinicius into Mbappe. There's a chance here for Kylian Mbappe, and that's a top save from Peña. He's got more work to do, maybe. No, that's gone wide. Well, a great opportunity that for Mbappe. It was Modric on the rebound, but a fine save from Iñaki Peña, making only his 5th start tonight in the absence of Marc-Andre ter Stegen.
What a ball again from Vini with the outside of the foot, Aitor.
Yeah, not very good, the keeper.
Very good, Iñaki, yeah. Well, if Flick is waiting for Iñaki's mistake, he will have to wait a little bit at the moment. There it is, Dani Olmo.
So another change then, Matt.
Indeed, another change for Barcelona. It's going to be Marc Casador, the youngster, coming off, and Dani Olmo coming on.
Well, that means that Pedri will drop his position. We see the goal, the right position, the onside position of Lewandowski, and of course Pedri will drop his position, and Dani Olmo is going to be doing Dani Olmo.
Straight into the action, Olmo. He sends that wide right to Lamine Yamal, away from Camavinga. Mondi makes the clearance. Nicely laid inside by Vinicius to Modric, and that's, well, I was going to say a superb pass, but Iñaki Peña read it and cleared it. Lucas to Fede Valverde. Mbappe continues. Mbappe up against Iñaki, finds the far corner. Is the flag up? Yes.
The flag is up, Pete. The flag is up.
He has not been lucky, because every time that the flag is up, he finished very good, and the one that the flag was down, he just missed that opportunity.
But again, look at the line of Barcelona at the middle of the pitch.
Yeah.
And the linesman erring on the side of caution, because he did look offside to Mbappe, but here comes Dani Olmo. Rafinha making a run ahead of him. He's played in Rafinha. Rafinha squares it to Lewandowski for the hat-trick. It's off the post. Well, that surely would have been game, set, match with 25 minutes left, 3-0. And Lewandowski with the opportunity to complete his hat-trick. Rafinha, he was onside.
Well, that was very tight. Possibly it was off. But that's a huge miss, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the kind of thing that when you are missing those chances in Bernabeu, maybe at the end you are remembering.
Well, but Barcelona have now a player, Pete, who is going to launch all these counter-attacks with quality in the last pass, which is Dani Olmo. And he can give a lot to Barcelona if the game really breaks up and there are spaces to run.
Laid off by Mbappe. Winga forward to Vinicius. Bellingham sprinting forward as well. So is Lucas Vázquez. It might reach Lucas Vázquez. No, it doesn't. It's gathered by Iñaki Peña. Well, that's offside in any decade against Kylian Mbappe. Free kick to Real Madrid and Koundé into the book.
Well, I don't know what's going to happen, I thought, but the scenario that you just said, it was Barcelona missing the chances that they could kill the game, and let's see if that does not pay off. But
yeah, because one goal from Real Madrid now can change everything. At Bernabeu, we could see it again. Barcelona at the moment is not the Borussia Dortmund, but the atmosphere at Bernabeu and the confidence and the DNA of the Real Madrid players, if they score now, it's going to be 21 minutes for Barcelona.
Well, they could be out of sight, Barcelona, but they are very much not. Modric with the free kick. Looking for Bellingham. He got enough on it to make contact, but he couldn't steer it goalwards. It squirms wide.
no, he's onside.
It's onside.
Oh, what a chance again.
Yeah.
Well, he's not having as many chances as he did at the start last season for obvious reasons, but the ones he's having, they're not falling for him quite right at the moment. Here's Dani Olmo. Trying to play that through to Rafinha. Lewandowski. There's a chance here for Lamine Yamal, but Mendy wins it back well for Real Madrid. Back to Kubasi, under pressure from Vinicius, out to Koundé.
Don't you see Hendrik coming on? I think it's
20 minutes. Who's gonna
well, you have to take a midfielder. You have to take a midfielder.
Yeah, but
I mean, they're losing 2-0.
Yeah, but they've you keep three in the middle of the pitch, and one of them Luka.
Modric to Mbappe. This could be a chance for Real Madrid to get back into the game. And again, it's Iñaki Peña who makes the save. Well, that's the third time in the game he's denied Mbappe. The first time in the first half, the flag was up anyway. But so far, so good tonight for Iñaki Peña. Here's Vinicius up against Jules Koundé. Olmo heads away. Flags up.
I mean, the times that he had the 1v1s, he didn't finish well. So he could finish better. He just hit the goalkeeper. He had time to finish here. He finished very good previously when he was offside by crossing the ball to the far post. But that finish is very, very central, isn't it? It's in the middle.
Rafinha is fouled by Lucas.
Thinking of the Barcelona three strikers, of course there are possible substitutions, but I don't see Pau Victor and Ansu Fati coming on, considering the way that Lamine and Rafinha and Lewandowski are playing.
And now with the spaces in behind, look at the speed of Rafinha and Lamine.
Exactly.
Make again more difference.
Here's Rafinha. Lewandowski and Lamine are with him. Still Rafinha. Dwelled too long on the ball, and Fede Valverde robbed him, but Madrid, well, in the end they go back for safety to Lunin. Lamine are with him.
All of Real Madrid players almost stopped.
Indeed to Modric. To Rudiger. Lunin's kick out goes straight to Balde. Here's Rafinha. Pedri. Barcelona possession greeted by whistles from the Real Madrid supporters. Barcelona happy to go all the way back to Iñaki Peña. Out to Inigo Martinez. He's got Balde with him. Good ball. Finds Olmo, who's in acres of space, and he's got three good options ahead of him. Goes back to De Jong.
Well, much better Barcelona in the positional play and just putting players in between the lines when Real Madrid are defending two lines of four very flat lines. So, well, the press is not their strength, isn't it? It's not their strong point. And now Barcelona with Olmo being very, very clever by reading the spaces.
And we were missing football without Luka, but now we are missing.
Whoa.
Well, it was a high foot from Inigo, and it looks as if he's going to be booked.
I think he touched the ball, but it's a dangerous play anyway.
Can you hear what he's saying, Chappie? He's just moaning about the cards, yeah? Tarjeta?
Yeah, tarjeta means card, but I didn't I mean, he touched the ball, but clearly it's a dangerous play for Inigo.
Well, let's see what magic Modric can work here from this set piece. He's played it into Mbappe, but the first touch wasn't the best, and it goes through to Iñaki Peña. We've seen a couple of times Matt, and we're watching him now, gulp down a couple more chewing gums, but he's not happy, Ancelotti, on the bench. Lots of gesticulating from him.
Indeed, Pete, he's very unhappy indeed. He's very furiously chewing his gum, more so than ever at the moment, and he's been trying to make some, give some instructions to his team. Whether or not they're receiving them, I'm not too sure, because he's very, very unhappy indeed. And yes, as you can see there, Brahim coming on very shortly.
That's a great run from Vinicius, and he's dispossessed right on the edge of the area by Kubasi, and it was a clean tackle and a very good one. De Jong forward to Pedri, into Lewandowski. Olmo. to De Jong, and Barcelona enjoy another period of possession. Real Madrid can't come back into this game if they can't get on the ball. You can see that Brahim is about to come on for Madrid. One back by Militao, and well, I think they've spotted how far he's off his line.
Yeah.
Time in Iñaki Peña.
Yeah, that's a good effort, and Brahim is this type of player that he can create danger by himself. He doesn't need to do nothing else. He doesn't need to link, to associate, to pass to other players. He just give him the ball and he can do the danger. So as we're seeing the replay of the first goal of Robert Lewandowski, so well, Brahim for a midfielder.
Camavinga off.
Camavinga, of course, a midfielder.
Brahimon. Lewandowski jumping with Rudiger. Rafinha comes away with it. He's got Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal. And Lamine Yamal into the roof of the net. He scored his first goal in a Clásico, and surely it's the goal that gives Barca all 3 points here. We've seen some comebacks over the years from Real Madrid. It will be the comeback to end all comebacks. If they can win this one, they are 3-0 down. 2 from Lewandowski, 1 from Lamine Yamal. Real Madrid 0, Barcelona 3.
Well, Barcelona just waited for the right moment to kill Real Madrid on the counter-attack. The same that Real Madrid tried to do for 75 minutes. The spaces were very big. It is true that Real Madrid have been very offensive in the last minutes and the spaces were big. But again, I think Dani Olmo has been crucial, and a great finish of Lamine.
You said 3-2, Chappie, so just missing 2 Madrid comeback goals. And
well, let's see. Again, a lost ball and good ball for Lamine. And no angle, but look at the finish with the right foot. Top corner, yeah. Unbelievable.
Well, the unstoppable Lamine Yamal, 17 years old, and much was spoken before the game about the fact that he had never scored in a Clásico. He hasn't played in too many, and he was on the bench in at least one of the 2 last season. But that makes it 3-0, and Real Madrid, Aitor, now, well, it's going to be difficult for them to play out this last 10 minutes, 12 minutes or so, isn't it?
Yeah, because Barcelona is feeling really confident, building up. Real Madrid is not doing the pressure as well as they should do. Now without the Tchouaméni, the middle of the park is almost empty. The intensity of Barcelona the second half is much higher than Real Madrid without the ball, with the ball. So now is a difficult time for Real Madrid.
Well, Militao left something on Lewandowski there, and he's still writhing in agony, and it's a free kick to Barcelona.
So the midfield of Real Madrid now is Modric and Valverde. That's it.
Yeah.
So 4-2-3-1 with these 2 players, and well, the rest of the players, of course, offensive players, but that means what we are seeing. I thought difficult to defend.
Barcelona players like Rafinha, Lewandowski, Lamine, they are offensive, but when they are going to press high, they are going with intensity. So Real Madrid is playing with a lot of people up front, and the pressure is not as intense as it should have been.
Another yellow card, and we didn't see the incident, Matt, but we can see that it's Vinny who's Alone, still Vinicius, he couldn't quite get the shot away in the end. It was Inigo Martinez who made the saving challenge.
Well, they asked him for a second yellow of Vinicius, but now it's yellow to protest. Well, it has to be seen.
Well, it's the goalkeeper, Iñaki Peña. A sign of Madrid's desperation, maybe, that Vinicius thought, well, let's just see what happens here if I just try to slalom through the middle of the Barcelona defence, and he almost got the shot away in the end.
And unfortunately for Madrid, I thought we haven't seen anything from Brahim yet, so they don't have the capacity to take the ball with clarity to the strikers, isn't it?
Yeah, because again now he's taking the ball there, but look at the pressure of Olmo, the difference in between the teams.
Well, if you'd have said to Hansi Flick when he took over, you'll beat Bayern Munich in the Champions League 4-1, and then you'll be 3 up against Real Madrid in the first Clásico, he certainly would have taken that. That is the situation at the moment.
And a big result against Sevilla also.
And as well, yes, 5 at the weekend, last weekend against Sevilla. Now scored 36 goals in the league. To Lucas. The intensity is still there for Barcelona despite their advantage, and they win it back. 4 players surrounding Brahim there. Pedri tries to go through a gap that wasn't quite there. Modric sends that out to Vinicius. Mbappe, Koundé clears. The run to Valverde. Valverde will hit it. And Iñaki Peña makes the save.
Well, Real Madrid are trying, but there is not the same situation as we've seen so many times in the last minutes of the games in the Bernabeu, that they are pushing. They don't let the rival breathe. Well, in this case, it's not the same.
It's not the same.
Another one over the top for Rafinha. This could be 4. Rafinha over the goalkeeper and unable to clear on the line. The 2 Real Madrid defenders, Rudiger was one of them. Rafinha celebrates. Rafinha hadn't scored against Real Madrid in a Clásico before this fixture. Neither had Lamine Yamal. They both have now, and it's Real Madrid 0, Football Club Barcelona 4.
Well, it's difficult to talk about the same again, isn't it? So another fantastic ball. Rafinha wins the duel against Lucas Vázquez. A lot of space, great finish again, but too easy, isn't it? Yeah. That's a long ball.
Look at the middle of the Militao. Where is he going? Lucas
was in front of him, ahead of him 4 or 5 yards, and still Rafinha got in front.
Well, it's a lovely finish from Rafinha. It's his 6th goal of the season in the league. Lamine Yamal has 5. Lewandowski has 14. Oh, they are Europe's hottest front 3, there's no question about that. And there's another change, Matt.
There is indeed, Pete. It's a straight swap. It's going to be Ferland Mendy's come off and Fran Garcia has come on to replace him.
And we saw Marcus Sorg. It looked as if he was getting involved after the goal, maybe with the Madrid bench. We didn't see it clearly. I don't know if you saw anything from your vantage point, but it's not a great place to be at the moment. I'm sure the Real Madrid bench, the Real Madrid technical area.
Tension's very, very high indeed. I think that's probably because of the effusive celebrations we saw on the Barcelona bench. All of the subs jumped up, they were jumping around and let's say milking it a little bit, so you can understand the frustration from a Real Madrid perspective, but no, not an ideal place to be at the moment, the Real Madrid bench.
Vinicius finds Bellingham. Bellingham's dispossessed by Pedri. Olmo, one back by Valverde, but runs to Pedri again. Lewandowski takes another one from Militao. Yellow card's come out from Militao. Lewandowski will probably think that yellow card is a little bit overdue.
And Gabi's going to come on, yeah?
That's right, Chappie. It looks like it's going to be Gabi coming on. Let's just see who that's going to be for. By the looks of things, it's going to be Pedri.
So Gabi got his first minutes last weekend against Sevilla, and the Barcelona supporters greeted his return. 12 months out, coming on for 12 months out, and replaces Pedri.
Well, Gabi, that he has to be, of course, this season a very important player for Barcelona when he recovers, when he's fully fit. But what about Pedri? What an excellent game of football that he has played with and without the ball. Fantastic. Pedri back to his top, isn't it?
Yeah, Pedri is the kind of player that looking at him, you think that the football is easy to play.
Exactly.
Has anyone tonight in a Barcelona shirt, Chappie, not been at their absolute best?
No, I think they've been, all of them have been fantastic.
And the obvious question, Aitor, is: has anyone in a Real Madrid shirt been at the level that we would expect from them in this sort of game?
I think all of them, but especially if Mbappe had scored the first chances, maybe the game has changed. But I think everybody could do more.
Well, what a season of this player also, Rafinha, isn't it?
So that's the incident that we half saw a moment ago. We've seen it a little bit more clearly there. This is Lewandowski up against Rudiger. Rafinha couldn't quite wrap his foot around that for 5. 2 minutes left, and Madrid.
But that's the wall upside down, isn't it? It's Barcelona contra-attacking, and normally it should be the opposite. And they have improved hugely with this season in these offensive transitions. We analyzed it last week on the Tuesday program on the touch screen, the amount of players that they put in the counterattacks, and well, it's fantastic how they improve this part of the game.
Lamine Yamal, Dani Olmo goes for goal. Well, lots of people said at the start of the season, all very well, Hansi Flick wanting Barcelona to play a certain way. Will they be able to? Well, he's proving so far that they can play that way.
Well, and still Christensen injured, Araujo injured, Gabi not 100%, Dani Olmo not 100%.
Nice pass from Bellingham to send Mbappe away. Vinicius. Against Gavi. He's lost none of his aggression. And the yellow card came out there. Presumably it was for Gavi.
It was P. It was for Gabi, just to confirm that.
Which takes the free kick. Lewandowski heads away. Dani Olmo. Lamine Yamal is with him, so is Rafinha. 3 against 3. Militao's desperately trying to get back.
7 players arriving in the counter-attack for Barcelona. That's what we thought. 90th minute, I thought.
Vinicius turns away from Koundé. Mbappe honing in on Iñaki Peña's goal, and again Iñaki Peña blocks. What a night Iñaki Peña's had.
Yeah, what you said about any player of Barcelona, we're not at his top. And possibly you might think of the goalkeeper, but he's been extraordinary also, and offside, I think, of Mbappe once again. So on paper, Szczesny will have to wait, isn't it?
Well, if he keeps playing this way, he might wait all season. He played 10 games last season, Iñaki Peña, when Ter Stegen was out. It didn't go well, not particularly because of he made mistakes, but the team did concede a lot of goals while Ter Stegen was out. Looks like being a clean sheet tonight. 2 minutes have been added on. We've got 1 of those 2 minutes left.
So replay of Lamine's goal. Very tight angle with the right foot. Well,
how do Real Madrid pick themselves up from this, Aitor? What does Carlos say in his press conference?
I think it's not too much to say. Barcelona has been much better, especially the second half, and you know, the substitutions that we were expecting more football from Real Madrid with Luka, and we didn't have that football, and even we lost the spaces in the middle of the pitch.
Lamine Yamal, away from Valverde, still got Fran Garcia to contend with. He clears. And there goes the final whistle. A stunning performance, Chappie, from Barcelona, and a stunning scoreline as well. Yeah,
and excellent. It's difficult to put a 10 on a team, but I think that they just very close to the number 10. They've been excellent in all aspects of the game. They really